Hey you guys, today kicks off my Persona 5 Scramble breakdowns. These will be based on each character and will cover all of the teasers we've seen so far. I don't want to waste your time, so let's jump into our first breakdown, which is on Joker. The first trailer we'll be looking at is his character reveal trailer. The trailer opens with Joker attacking a huge group of shadows. Some are masked and some are unmasked. Joker seems to be doing a normal combo, slashing with his dagger and following it up with a kick. Joker then spins and slashes up into the air before he does an overhead slash downwards. This whole first part of the combo seems like the normal hits. This next attack has red lines rather than the yellow ones we saw before, which makes me think these are the combo finisher attacks, or at least stronger hits than the previous ones. This next attack shows Joker doing 2 crossing slashes before twisting in the air, slashing out at enemies. The attack ends with a strong slash downwards. The next scene shows the same ending slash as the last scene, but then Joker jumps into the air, flipping upside down, and spinning as he shoots out 3 shots. This is part of the downshot attack you get from the Tower Confidant. This seems like a special attack rather than a combo finisher, which we will see later. The next scene shows Joker choosing magic. We see a blue circle on the ground showing the reach that the skill will have when cast. There is a lot on this screen. In the top corner of the screen, we can see which persona you have as well as the strengths and weaknesses they have. It seems like this will work just like in Persona 5, where you can change out Joker's weaknesses and strengths by equipping a certain persona. We can see the persona change behind Joker in the bottom left corner of the screen. Time stops while you are choosing your skill, and this green menu here shows the stats of the shadow you are locked onto. This shows what they are weak to, as well as basic info such as their name, level, and health. In other places, we see that you are able to switch between enemies during this. A couple of the enemies have a defense debuff. Thank you to Roboloid for helping me translate this. I'll leave a link to his Twitter down in the description below. Some other things I noticed is Joker's spinning as he changes between his personas. There's also this Showtime command under your HP and SP gauge. This is kind of like your ultimate attack, which we will see at the end of the trailer. When you use a skill that the enemy is weak to, you will get the same pop-in when doing a critical hit as in the original. A mission message appears in the top corner that translates to what I believe is Land All Shadows. The minimap shows all the shadows in front of you, so maybe this is a tutorial of sorts, and the task was to hit all the shadows with one attack. Futaba appears and says, "Nice Joker, weak point hit." So the mission was probably to hit the weak point of one of the shadows. The next scene shows a couple of free running sections. We're able to double jump in this game, and it seems like we're able to trigger a jump whenever we want. At first I thought Joker was jumping up the ladder, but it seems like before he grabs onto the ladder, he dashes forward. I wonder if this eye is some kind of obstacle or enemy that won't let you climb up the ladder normally. We do see other trailers showing characters jumping off of these, so this may just be a way to jump up buildings or jump up areas. The next part of the trailer shows Joker looking down at a group of enemies before he catches onto the pole and spins around it, damaging enemies close enough. At the end of the attack, he flips off and lands a short distance away. Before Joker jumps onto the pole to attack, we can see this red ring on the bottom of the screen, which is probably an attack from an enemy. Also, one of the enemies seems to be glowing a bit. You can still see the shadow glowing, but then it goes away only to appear around another shadow. It cuts to show Joker jumping above a cop car before he shoots it, causing it to explode. It's really cool to see the environment have a ton of interactable elements, allowing the player to have different ways of taking out the enemy. The last scene of Joker's character trailer shows Arsene's Showtime attack. Joker slashes out around himself as he crouches to the ground. We can see some shadows have defensive shields here, and also it seems like time will stop during the Showtime attacks, which is nice since you won't have to worry about missing. Joker rips off his mask and Arsene appears beside him before they throw her hand forward, causing a giant explosion. This does curse damage. It looks like Joker and his persona dive down into the center of the attack, since we can see a crouched Arsene as it zooms into Joker doing his victory pose. Let's look at the updates next. The first update video we have is the November 4th update. We saw Joker being able to dash to special points such as on top of a street light, as well as a sneak attack against a masked shadow. We also see that you're able to sidle along certain edges while exploring. During some kind of sub-boss or encounter with a strong enemy, Joker interacts with a firework of some kind. This seems to have a wind effect to it. We also get to see Joker's combo finisher here. The attacks before this are part of the base combo, so that's how we know this is the combo finisher. Joker slashes into the air and follows it up with a flurry of attacks. Another scene shows Joker following up a thunder attack with a double slash. We see this one more command, so maybe this is some kind of follow-up attack. This was the mechanic where you could follow up an attack after hitting a weak point or getting a critical hit off. Next up, we see a curse skill used by Arsene before Joker starts a combo and then uses a skill midway through. This update ends with Arsene's Showtime move that we saw earlier. The next update is the November 26th update. There were 4 scenes that showed Joker. The first scene shows Joker shooting out a light to avoid detection. We also see the items that appeared in mementos here. The next scene shows a charge attack that used 3 bullets. This has a lot of pushback and even took out the shields that some of the shadows were holding. Joker shoots another charge shot in the next scene, but then follows it up with the gun attack we saw in the character trailer before following this up with a 4-hit combo. I'm assuming this is either part of his air combo or a special attack triggered from the action button we saw here. The last update video we have had so far is the December 17th update. There were 7 scenes that showed Joker. The first scene shows that we can do a short air dash as well as sprint while we are on the ground. We also get a better look at the combo finisher that we saw in the last update video. It looks like Joker does a single slash that spawns all of these different slashes. At the end of this attack, we see a persona spawn and do its own attack. It seems like you will have different attacks depending on which personas you have equipped. Another scene shows that you can interact with certain cars by moving them. Next up, we see Joker attacking a slime. We see him dash forward before starting up his usual combo. The slime resists the attacks before Joker summons a persona to cast wind magic. We can see the triangle button bouncing on the bottom of the screen as well as another button, though the text on screen blocks what it is. One of these probably triggered this attack. After defeating the enemy, Joker dodges backwards. There's a couple of other scenes showing treasure chests in the game and skill cards. We also got a stream showing some footage of Joker. During the live stream, we saw that you can dodge out of your attacks pretty cleanly. During the combat, the triangle command changed. It looked like different attacks could be used with your persona. It was a dash attack as well as a wind attack. We also got to see the full normal combo for Joker as well as the air combo. It seems like you'll be able to transition from a ground combo to an air combo pretty easily. It also seemed like you had a launching attack. Anyways, during this air combo, Joker ends the combo with a shot downwards. Another thing I noticed was a charging gunshot. This one used 6 bullets. We also got to see how jumping to different stoplights would work. From the top here, you can do the spinning slash attack that we saw in the character trailer. There was this cool part during the stream where Joker jumped off the streetlight and shot at an enemy. This created an action command and an attack command. This caused Joker to dash at the enemy and start an air combo. They stopped the air combo and shot another enemy, which triggered another action command and another air combo. A shielded enemy stopped the next gunshot attack though, so we couldn't continue the loop. After a technical attack, Joker was able to dash over to an enemy and do a strong 2-hit slash. This also happened after attacking an enemy with a weakness. I think this confirms that the one more command is what triggers this. During this section, Joker has a different combo as well. I can't tell if this was because there was a different persona equipped or if there was a different input being used, but I thought it was worth pointing out. Another thing I noticed was that you could use skills and persona attacks in the air. The end of Joker's part in the stream showed Joker teaming up with the new character as well as Skull and Panther. They are all color-coded, and it seems like you can switch between them during this section. When you are with everyone, you are able to trigger your all-out attack. During the live stream, we also got to see this Persona Showtime attack, which involved lightning attacks that hit a large area. It ended up cleaning the entire area in front of you. The last part of the live stream with Joker showed your party members selectable, though this is during the exploration part rather than a mission section. Switching party members shows the switch-out mechanic from the original game. And that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. This was a little different than my usual content, but I had so much fun looking into this game. I kind of maybe pointed out some pretty obvious things, so let me know if this was interesting or if there should be some parts that I should skip over or not even bother pointing out or talking about. I'm pretty positive though I missed some stuff, so be sure to let me know any cool mechanics that you have seen involving Joker in the comments below. If you enjoyed, be sure to share this with someone you think will like it. If you want to see some other games I've done breakdowns on, click the cards on screen, and I will see you in the next video.